We're here at the Agility Center in Bentonville. Dr. Doherty joining me now. Thank you for just having us up here and treating us to a time.
Thanks for coming.
Absolutely. So, what do you specialize in?
Well, so I'm a sports medicine specialist, so I did a fellowship in sports medicine arthroscopy, so I work on shoulders, hips, knees, things like that.
And we're talking today specifically about the rotator cuff, right?
Right, so rotator cuff tears are a very, very common problem. You have partial thickness and full thickness, so if you look at your rotator cuff, you've got a tendon that comes off your shoulder blade and inserts on the bone. There's a critical area here where it doesn't have great blood supply, and it tends to tear pretty easily. It tears from overuse, from falls. It can be traumatic, it can be non-traumatic, but they're pretty common tears.
Yeah. And you said there's also the same thing in your hip region, is that
Right, so you have a rotator cuff of your shoulder, you also have one of your hip. So I do a lot of glute repairs as well, so the way you fix stuff has changed. Technology's changed a lot.
Yeah.
The implant that I wanted to talk to you about is called a Sinefx implant.
Oh, yeah, tell me about that.
So with traditional rotator cuff repairs, you have an anchor and you throw it out of a boat. It's got a rope on it. Yeah. It's the same concept. You put an anchor down the bone. It's got ropes coming out. You put that through the tendon and sew everything down. The problem with it is it's pinpoint fixation. So there's a rope here, rope here, rope here, and only certain areas get compressed. With the Sinefx implant, comes a Morse disc and inserts down on top of the cuff. So there's a central peg. But there's this whole disc that spreads out, and it's got 3 times the area coverage of a regular repair. It also promotes vascularity because of the way it's made. Blood can go underneath the implant and help it heal down faster.
Talk to me about the pain. Will people know if they have a rotator cuff injury?
Yeah, with a rotator cuff, you have trouble lifting your shoulder or you can't lift it at all. And we have different tests. You push up in the arm and that fails. It's called a drop arm test. That's positive for a rotator cuff. This is a Whipple test. So this is probably too old for you guys, but Mr. Whipple, don't squeeze the Charmin.
Oh, yeah.
It's Mr. Whipple test. So it's just bring the arm in and push up. If you're having pain with that, you definitely have a rotator cuff problem, whether it's tendinosis or tear. We don't know for sure until we get the MRI.
Okay. So what if someone is having some pain? They need to just come in and see you all, make an appointment?
Yeah, if you've done your exercises, you're having pain with even like brushing your teeth, it can be that bad, then just call, make an appointment, and we can get you in and we'll take care of you.
Yeah, that's so encouraging. Is there anything that folks can be doing that's preventative?
There is. If you go to my website, which is drchrisdoherty.com, if you scroll up the page, you'll see my 3 kids not looking happy doing basic shoulder. Just follow those exercises, seriously. Follow those exercises. If that's not improving you, you definitely need to come in.
Yeah. If folks are at home right now and wondering what other kind of sports medicine that you do here, separate from this rotator cuff, what would you say?
Well, so I've taken care of the Naturals for 19 seasons. I've been a team physician for the Royals for the same amount. So we do shoulder arthroscopy, but also advanced hip arthroscopy because you can scope hips like you can scope shoulders. A lot of meniscus repairs, ACL repairs. We used to always replace ACLs, but actually we can put new implants in and you can regrow your ACL.
Wow.
And we have another new implant that we can put in and regrow cartilage with. And it's just made of coral.
Wow.
I mean, technology has advanced so much, and I like to stay on the forefront of it, so that's how I started using the Sinefx implants. I've loved them.
Yeah, speaking of that, what's the recovery time somebody comes in and has a procedure done?
It all depends on what it shows. The thing that people don't realize is that MRI has a 15% error rate, so what I think I'm doing when I go in may not be what I actually do. If you have a full thickness tear, it takes 6 weeks for the tendon to heal to the bone, so you got to give it the 6 weeks. And then after that, you start moving it, but typically for shoulders, it's about 3 to 4 months.
Okay, so it is going to take a little bit of time, but what have people said after they've had this procedure done about how much better they feel?
Oh, way better.
Yeah.
I mean, very specifically, their pain is gone.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a risk of failure with every surgery that you do, that's for sure, but the biggest thing about this is its success rate is so much better than my other methods, so that's why I switched to it.
Yeah, absolutely. And give us that website again if people want to find out more information or want to schedule an appointment.
You go to drchrisdoherty.com or you can go to the Agility Center website and then we'll get you scheduled from there.
That's awesome. Thanks for taking care of folks the way you do.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Absolutely appreciate it. Yeah. Stay with us. We've got more Good Day in WA coming up right after a quick break.